Hey everybody, it's update time again, I guess. I'm a little this is getting crazy. I'm a little delirious. Let's see, it's we're going on almost 3 a.m. So that's see if I can do my math. I can't do it as good as I normally do, but roughly hour 21. So I'm a zombie. Anyway, I did get a lot done today. I'm very excited. Obviously, I've got 14 days left to get quite a bit done, and also try to finish the FXR so I can bring it to Sturgis and get moved and all of that fun stuff. But we're going to give it the old college try. Regardless, let me show you what we got done so far. So in the paint booth, it's a little bit more sanding, and I will be painting this tomorrow and also setting the lights. Once I set the lights and clean the floor, there will be some molding going around the base, and paint room will be done. We'll get into the mixing room, basically the exact same thing. A little bit more sanding. This will be painted as well. Of course, I had put up some pictures earlier today. You know, I did get I got the honing station in, a couple other things, and I got a whole bunch of stuff moved in, some lifts and stuff like that. So I'll get to that later. The bathroom, it's been mudded, sanded. It's going to get painted. Toilet's going to get set tomorrow. I'll take care of that. I've got cabinets coming for in here for the little kitchenette area. But, you know, the reception area here, it just needs to be sanded, and it'll get painted as well. Decided exactly what color I'm going to paint it. I may do it the color that I've painted what I'm about to show you, the stuff upstairs. And I've almost got the, let's call it the man cave, inner sanctum, whatever you want to call it, the YouTube studio for because I'm going to start doing a lot more podcasts and stuff too, and also private office. So after a bunch more sanding and then painting, and there we go. We've actually got power. Can you imagine that? So this is a, I didn't want to go too dark in here because I wanted a low level light. So there are 24 outlets. So I got all 24 of the outlets installed. And then obviously that, got those lights hung, and there'll be a drop ceiling in here. And then I got all these done in here as well. So all those outlets, lights done. And basically what's, ooh, I got a little close there. Again, I'm delirious right now. So both of these areas are almost done. I'm really excited about it. I'm going to do a peel and stick carpet in here. Reason, easy to change. We are coming in and out of a shop up here. So, you know, you get a stain on it or something from your shoes, no big deal. Peel up a square, drop another square down. Pretty simple. And then there'll be a drop ceiling in here. These lights, man, I love the lighting. These are adjustable. You can do 3K, 4K, or 5K. I've got them set at 3K right now. I really like that soft light tone up here. You know, it's supposed to be a relaxing environment. They are dimmable as well. And the way they work, when I do the drop ceiling, you just cut a hole and they're spring loaded, and they weigh absolutely nothing. Easy to install. You don't have to have the cans, you don't have to have drop-ins or anything like that. And of course, they're all LED. All these lights combined only pull, I think it's like 2 amps or amp and a half or something like that. It's kind of crazy. So that's what we got. And up here, it'll be white molding and trim. And then of course, that's 3.0 doors. So I've got to get the doors. And there we go. So I'm really happy with this area up here. And I think that's probably about it. The humidity has been insane. Temperature is not too bad, but it's just been constant sweating. But before I leave, on a lighter note, not sure where all of you guys are from. Down here in the south, we got big crickets, but we call them katydids. They're not really crickets. Well, they're kind of crickets, but they're almost deafening at night with as much wood area as we have around here. So give it a listen. Neat thing about them, if you listen, I was talking to a very dear friend earlier tonight for a few minutes, and I could hear it, in the background on the phone. And so I was wondering what it was. I said, katydids. Well, what's a katydid? And what's interesting is when you kind of listen, you'll hear on one side of the forest, woods, katydid. On the other side, you hear katydidn't. Katydid, katydidn't, katydid, katydidn't, and they go back and forth. Quite a thing. Or maybe I've just lost my mind. I'm signing off. I'm out of here. And I guess I'll do another update tomorrow. See how much I get done. And then it's blazing back to the shop. And then what's going to happen basically this week, renting a box truck. We're going to be moving a bunch of small stuff in a box truck, just making trips back and forth. Next trip for me with a big gooseneck is going to be moving the machine shop equipment in. I need to get in before I get everything else in. And then we'll be pulling a lot of midnight oil late nights this week too at the shop to try to get the FXR done. So engine's in the frame, it's shored up, front end's on it, rear end ready to go, swing arm, chain, everything's perfectly aligned, everything's great there. Yeah, front end and all that. So really, wiring, get the Pro Charger on it, finalize, hook up on the nitrous, and then actually try to get some tuning on it. So, my plan on that bike, that engine, I've got so much time in that engine. There's so many one-off parts in it. And I'm gonna be honest, if I can get this thing running, just get it decently tuned, I'm not gonna be beating the fool out of it at Sturgis. I'm just, an engine like that, takes some time to tune it. So I'm not gonna be beating the fool out of it. I just want to get it running well enough to get miles on it while I'm out there, get it broke in, all that type of stuff. And then we'll worry about the performance tuning and all that other kind of stuff later. So there ain't gonna be any blast offs because I'm not gonna melt down an engine that I worked that hard to build. So anyway, all that said, friends, we'll see you tomorrow night, or actually tonight. Everybody sleep well and God bless. And I wanted to throw a shout out to the Clock family. Mr. Clock passed, and so if you've got some time, maybe hop on Brian Clock's or Clockworks page and offer them some condolences and for Mr. Clock there. So Godspeed, Mr. Clock. And of course, deepest condolences from us at Baxter's Garage for the whole Clock family. So keep them in your thoughts and prayers. Take care, guys. Have a good one.